All right, both players are ready. Here we go. Game number one, kicking off Division 1C between NGC Man and Vicious Rhubarb. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left, the rolling convert. Playing with a PB of 1.380 out of the United States. It is NGC Man. And on the right, also rolling out of the US with a PB of 1.685. It is Vicious Rhubarb. NGC Man able to start with a clean Tetris. Rhubarb taking a couple burns. Oh, NGC's board is not looking good at the moment. Needs a long bar. We'll get it for the triple. Should be fine now. Bang Tetris for Rhubarb. And there's a Tetris for NGC. Didn't lose too much, less than a Tetris. And Vicious Rhubarb also having a burn, so those lines will come right back. Rhubarb having trouble getting access to those holes in rows 2 and 3 there. It's just having a burn right now. It's giving NGC Man the lead by a Tetris. And nothing Rhubarb can do, especially during this drought. Finally gets a long bar for the split double, and then bang, dirty Tetris. NGC could not score a Tetris in that, so it's neck and neck. Gets the long bar over bang Tetris, and now NGC Man has some extra holes where he doesn't want them. A little bit of a suffer to start game number one. NGC Man maybe looking to go dirty here. Sets up for it. Needs a long bar. Rhubarb also was thinking about going dirty, but the pieces did not allow it. There it is, bang, dirty Tetris for NGC Man. It's only a split triple for Rhubarb. And another Tetris for NGC to take a slight lead. 4,000 points. And both players finally getting things settled down. NGC just needs one more burn. We'll take that burn. And players now building up for the Tetris. It's a 3,800 point lead for NGC Man. Bang Tetris for both players. We'll keep the difference at that amount for now. A very cool matchup of very cool players. Yes, I agree. Welcome in, Sky. Tetris for both players. We're piece for piece. Halfway through level 18. Right around 500,000 transition pace. Which is not bad for how this game began for both players. Another Tetris for NGC. Rhubarb waiting on that long bar. And there it is. Bang Tetris. This one for NGC Man, who's playing a bit ahead. Looks like. There's that long bar Tetris for Rhubarb. Lead has shrunk to around 2,600. Bang Tetris. NGC Man also with one. Rhubarb will fire back. Tetris having a bit of a conundrum here. I love these two. Who the freak do I root for? Do what I did at CTWC in the finals. Just kind of cheer for both of them. Like, I honestly did not know. I could not decide whether I wanted Fractal or Sidnev to win. So I just cheered for both of them whenever the crowd would go, let's go Fractal, let's go Sidnev. I would be saying both of them. And it worked out because at least one of them won. 442 for Rhubarb, 424 for NGC Man at the 100 line turn. But we're in a bit of a drought here. Drought that's reached 20 pieces. Players almost piece for piece. So they're suffering this drought at the exact same time. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for NGC Man. will take the lead off that, but Rhubarb will wait a little bit to get one of his own. Drop the blocks, clear the lines. NGC, man, it's Tetris time. No, Tetris time is someone else. Tetris for NGC, man. A little bit of traffic here for Vicious Rhubarb going into transition. Shouldn't hurt too badly, but will hurt the score a bit. Bang Tetris for NGC, man. I would say both players had a slightly better second half of 18. 522 is going to be the transition score for Rhubarb. There's a long bar for NGC to make it 571. So big difference there. Tetris for NGC, man. As we're entering another drought, 20 and counting. Again, players piece for piece. That's a bad misdrop for NGC, man. But both players will score a Tetris with the long bar. That does show up. And NGC, man, just going to burn out of this carefully. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. Able to make up a little bit of ground there with that dig from NGC, man. Ooh, still unable to get anything going. Another drought coming in, but Rhubarb will score a Tetris with it. Opens up the right side. Bang, Tetris. 670 for NGC, man. 652 for Rhubarb. Another Tetris for NGC. Trying to carry the slightly less than one Tetris pace lead. But this is trouble for NGC, man. Bang Tetris for Rhubarb, who will take the lead. Probably for good for a while. NGC, man's board all of a sudden looking like trouble. But some good pieces to bring things down. And opens up the right side. Still trying to take things from the top. This extended dig has given Vicious Rhubarb the opportunity to take a pretty solid lead here. NGC, man, finally out of it, but it's a 2 Tetris lead now for Vicious Rhubarb. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. 835 plays 750 on level 25. Another Tetris for NGC. Tetris for both players. Another Tetris for NGC. Another Tetris for Rhubarb, crossing 900,000. There's the Tetris for NGC. Rhubarb running into a bit of traffic here. It's always level 26, isn't it? Another Tetris for NGC. It'll cross 900,000, and we're neck and neck with less than 20 lines to go until level 29. There's a Tetris for NGC. Max outbound. Rhubarb trying to get the board under control. And it's just unable to. Bang Tetris for NGC 981. Rhubarb gonna have to get it done on 29. Bang Tetris into the max out for NGC, man. Rhubarb thinking max out too here. Bang Tetris 1.05 for NGC. There's a Tetris for Rhubarb 1.01. Less than 50,000 points separate the players here on level 29. We're off and running. Decent start for both players here. Level 30. NGC, man, just taking singles and doubles, trying to get this board back down to the bottom. Rhubarb, pretty much the same strategy. So a 1 Tetris lead for NGC, man. On level 31. Back down to the bottom. Perfect clear for NGC. Another drought coming in. Nobody gonna be scoring a Tetris here, but I don't think anyone's going for one either. If this continues, NGC will run the lead all the way to the double kill screen. But Rhubarb's board is getting a little high. Still getting pieces around, though. This is getting scary. Oh, he hangs a piece. And Vicious Rhubarb gonna top out. As NGC Man's computer is doing a thing, but he's definitely got the win. 1-0 in favor of NGC Man. All right. NGC Man's computer is no longer doing a thing. He will continue playing this out. That board climbing in the wrong direction, but we'll score a triple there. Can probably line out to a C at least. Another drought forming. And we are getting close to Season 24's very first double kill screen. There's the C. And there's level 39. NGC Man taking it to the house. And takes game number 1. We have ready for both players. Let's go ahead and count down for game number 2. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here's my lore for the Nestros Champs countdown timer. Those numbers that you see are actually images, and they have to be downloaded. And once they're downloaded, they can be used. But for whatever reason, the 4 got stuck for like almost the entire second match. And that's why we're seeing it every game now, because it's loaded. It just took like 4 games for it to download. That's my lore. Probably 100% false, but fun to believe. Players with solid boards to get started. Long bar bang Tetris for NGC Men. There's a Tetris for Rhubarb. Has a spin to do that will ruin his perfect start, but we'll keep his board feeling pretty good. NGC Man's board is not feeling pretty good. But some smart burns there to get things down. And I do like that rather than the flat eye. That was a good placement for long bar. Some might be tempted to put the flat long bar in the 4 wide spot, but no, when you have a hole in column 9, you want that long bar over on the right. Drought coming in, so NGC Man has to ruin the Tetris ready board. And this is a long drought. This is not a short drought. And it's still going. Well, buckle your seatbelts. Oh, there we go. Finally, 35-piece drought. Not the longest we've had tonight, but that one, you got to know how to survive, and both players do. In fact, both players look like they didn't even blink. Bang Tetris for NGC Man currently trails by 2 Tetrises. Make sure you have your CTL on the mobile device, Tetris. Oh, come on, Tetris. You know how that goes. If you tell people not to top out and then walk away, I wouldn't know anyone on the Kaka crew that would do that. Now the Tetris for NGC Man trying to get back into this, currently down by 3 1/3 Tetrises. Yeah, the Burb Wizard also trusted you. And you betrayed his trust. How could you? Why did he do that? Why did he trust Tetris? Good question. Rhubarb looking for the right piece and finds it. And it's going to score the Tetris to go to 302. 242 for NGC Men. I'm sure you don't mean faces and faces and heels. NGC Man actually in the lead, but ahead in line, so Rhubarb will be able to make that up with the Tetris. Long bar, bang Tetris for NGC Man. Here's that long bar for Rhubarb. And through 94 lines, it's a 19,000 point lead for Vicious Rhubarb. NGC Man cannot get this key tuck. No piece coming for it. Finally gonna get just a normal tuck with the J. And bang Tetris. We're past the turn. Rhubarb with the lead. It's better than a Tetris right now. NGC Man opting to play one row up here late in level 18. Gonna get that long bar for the Tetris. And then just burn this down. Looks like a column 8 setup here. Bang Tetris, but holes to fill. Gonna open it up. Continuing to play this column 8 Tetris as we're approaching level 19. Vicious Rhubarb with a 53,000 point lead, 497 to 444. Tetris for both players. That's going to be transition for NGC at 472. Rhubarb will be quite ahead of that, it looks like. Has to take another burn there. Oh, nice tuck. There's the long bar. Bang Tetris to go to 550. 74,000 point lead for Vicious Rhubarb at the transition. Another Tetris. 576 to 553. Rhubarb scoring again. Keep this 48,000 point lead going. Tetris for NGC Man with a clean looking board. Tetris for Vicious Rhubarb. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. Rhubarb up to 683, 610 for NGC Man. Add a Tetris to go to 637. Rhubarb also scoring a Tetris, keeping this 2.5 Tetris lead here on level 22. Keep in mind, NGC Man just took it to the house last game. All the way to 39. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. NGC Man getting in a little trouble here. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. NGC getting up quite high, but gets to the right pieces to try to start bringing this down. But these pieces kind of suck. He's doing the best he can with them. That's not good. Oh, that'll be a quick top out. And Vicious Rhubarb will take game number 2 to tie it up at 1. And there's the ready from NGC Man. Let's go ahead and count him down for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Darn it, the numbers 2 and 4 are unloaded. I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's funny. We talked about the other two groups, so how Division 1B is the group of death. And you put Alex, Dangler, Eyeball, and Miles in the same group. Yeah, that's a group of death. Group C is not much better. You have Wallbant, you have Sodium, you have these two. And then you have Dog and Blue Scooty. So 1C, yeah. Not as bad as 1B, but it's up there in terms of Division 1 difficulty. As we're staring down a drought to open this one as well. Misdrop for NGC Man shouldn't bother him. until he has to actually go to clear it out. But so far, the game allowing it. Good clear there. Bang Tetris for Rhubarb, 102. NGC man currently at 96,000, but will score a Tetris to go to 119. So NGC in the lead here. Bang Tetris for Rhubarb. And bang, dirty Tetris for NGC man. Slight lead for Rhubarb, less than 3,000 points. Actually, that's more than 3,000 points. But doesn't matter, because we'll both get Tetrises here. Another drought forming. Bang Tetris for NGC man. There's one for Rhubarb. And they'll score again. Both players ready for another one. 3,420 points is all that separates them. You're in a pivotal game 3. Both players scoring again. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. And NGC will slam one home. 271 for Rhubarb. 266 for NGC man. NGC man adds a Tetris. Take the lead at the half. Double well here for NGC as a drought forms. No Aki bar coming. Well, there's a right well bar anyway. But a Tetris for NGC man. Rhubarb having to burn a little there. Feeling a bit of a drought. I'll give the lead over for NGC for the moment. NGC not really in a position to try and burn. He's going to try it anyway, and this is going to cost him. And this drought is, it means business. 37-piece drought. Gonna wreak havoc on NGC's board. Vicious Rhubarb looks like he's just been having fun. No problems on the right side. And that means that Vicious Rhubarb will increase his lead. NGC man going long bar dependent in column 1. Which will give him time to open up that hole in column 6 and bring this down. But damage is done. 64,000 point lead for Vicious Rhubarb. Nearly 3 Tetrises. Bang Tetris for NGC man. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. We're getting pretty close to level 19. We're within 20 lines. Rhubarb with nearly a 2 Tetris lead. Are we seriously getting another drought here? My goodness. Bang Tetris for Rhubarb. There's a Tetris for NGC man. And transition right around the corner here. 1 Tetris remains for both. It's 563 for Rhubarb. NGC still waiting on a long bar for the right side. Has to settle for a triple, 506. There's a long bar, bang Tetris. Rhubarb. Running into a bit of traffic here. NGC man also unable to do a whole lot here. Gets the long bar though, bang Tetris. Trying to find some way to burn that left side. Yeah, this is going to take a little while longer than NGC had hoped for. So what's he going to do? He's just going to set up for Tetris. There's the long bar. Bang, dirty Tetris for NGC, man. Pulls within 17,000 points. But Rhubarb's got this back down to the bottom. But these pieces kind of suck. Just set up for dirty Tetris. There's the long bar. Bang, dirty Tetris for Rhubarb. And he'll do it again. Bang, dirty Tetris for Rhubarb. 670 for Rhubarb, 607 for NGC Man, who's got the right side open. Bang Tetris. Currently trails by less than a Tetris and a half. This game is pretty close. Tetris for both players. Aki bar for NGC Man to get Tetris ready. Both players Tetris ready. There's the long bar. Bang Tetris. Couple burnt lines for Rhubarb there. Tetris for NGC Man. We're within half a Tetris. Another Tetris. NGC Man takes the lead. 752 to 738 at 185 lines. We're more than halfway through the level 19 speeds. Tetris for both players. NGC will score the Tetris. Takes the lead back. Rhubarb got a T-spin set up, and it's not going to wait for the T. He has way too high up to try to do that. He's just going to burn this out. That'll give NGC Man a further opportunity to increase this lead. Bang Tetris, 853 to 26. Rhubarb at 809. Rhubarb waiting for something for the right. What is going on here? There's a long bar. Bang, dirty Tetris. 8 rows off the ground. Absolutely filthy there. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. NGC Man 922 here on 27. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. Tetris for NGC 961 into level 28. There's a Tetris for Rhubarb 957. Max out before 29 is off the table for Rhubarb. And NGC Man could line out and get it. I'm pretty sure he's not thinking of line out right now, as Vicious Rhubarb is playing level 29. Bang Tetris, 1,030,000 for NGC. Level 30 for Rhubarb. All that right side. Gets the tuck, are you kidding me? Needs a long bar. It's not getting the long bar. Still hasn't opened. Oh, no, he doesn't. Now he has it open. Gets a long bar over. Max out for Rhubarb. And another Tetris. He's back by 48,000 points. 1.12 for NGC Man. 1.08 for Vicious Rhubarb. There is a difference of about 10 lines. Oh, Rhubarb with a couple of misdrops there. Does get a nice clean burn there. This board looking a little better, but NGC's is out of control. Vicious Rhubarb, you have a chase down. You need B78. This can be lined out. There's a triple. I'll make it a little faster. Time is not a concern. Survival is. There's another triple. 9,000 points remain. Oh, all of a sudden misdrops everywhere. NGC's reaction tells you everything you need to know, as NGC will hang on by less than 10,000 points and take game number 3. He's running around like he just won the World Cup. He hasn't even won the match yet. We have readies for both players. That means we're going to get started with game number 4. We'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 3 transition games, 2 level 29 games. NGC Man taking it to the house in game 1 to the double kill screen. And we're back on 18. These two have played each other very closely so far. It's probably been the best set of the day so far, I would imagine. And we're getting yet another drought. Tetris is coming in. When all's said and done, it's one line of burning, making the difference in favor of Rhubarb. Bang Tetris for NGC. And the Tetris for Rhubarb. And here we go again. 25 pieces that time. Bang Tetris for both players. As both players handled that very well. Another simul Tetris. This time, Vicious Rhubarb will get a Tetris on his own as NGC wasn't built up enough. Tetris for both players. $19,000 point lead for Vicious Rhubarb here in game number 4. Always want to start out your season as strongly as you can. And these two players giving it their all. Simul Tetris again. 254 for Rhubarb, 213 for NGC, man. NGC will score another one, as will Rhubarb. Another Tetris for Rhubarb as NGC, man, looking to potentially clear out this hole in column 3, but it's going to be a little stubborn. Going to be very stubborn. Does get a long bar to finally fix it for good. But this is giving Rhubarb what he needs to take nearly a 4 Tetris lead. Tetris for both players. Looking for long bars here. NGC was very scared. Yikes. Another Tetris for NGC as he's got this board back down to safety. Another Tetris for Vicious Rhubarb as well. 395 for Rhubarb, 318 for NGC. Rhubarb seemed to be taking control of game 4. Bang Tetris for NGC. There's one for Rhubarb. Bang Tetris. Another one for Rhubarb. Still about a 3.5 Tetris lead in favor of Rhubarb as more Tetrises get rained down on the board. Vits pulled off there for Rhubarb. And again, simul Tetris. They're piece for piece. But the difference is 76,000 points in Rhubarb's advantage. We're at 100 lines for NGC, man. Oh, the double flip for NGC. Roller curse strikes at the worst time. Needs a long bar. Needs it now. Gets it. Bang Tetris for NGC. Still alive. But how much damage is this going to do to his score? Oh, he's not going to worry about his score. He's just going to top out. Rhubarb, you're good. And there's the ready. We're going to get this decider started. Who's going to take home the 5 points? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Fun little start from NGC, man, there. We'll Both players will open up with a Tetris. Finally gets that J. And an Eki bar. Nice. And both players with both Tetrises. Oh no. We've seen this story before, but fortunately NGC Man does have the right side open to get that Tetris. He's not going to dive off the board. He's just going to burn it away. Panic at the diving pool. Go a little dirty here. But these pieces kind of suck. I don't think there's a kind of about it right now. Okay, there he goes. Bang Tetris. But this board is not ideal for NGC at all. He's got a 1,000 point lead, but that's gone. As Rhubarb will take a Tetris. Just full focus mode right now for NGC. Another Tetris for Vicious Rhubarb. T-spin! Would you believe that's the first T-spin I've seen pulled off all day? That stayed spun. I think I need to say that. Oh, NGC Man's board not happy right now. I'm pretty sure NGC is not happy with it. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. Opens up column 6. Bang, dirty Tetris for NGC. But look at the damage that's been done. 119,000 point lead over 5 Tetrises for Vicious Rhubarb right now. He'll score a Tetris. This is a big game for Rhubarb so far. Where's the next long bar? Here we go again. There it is. Bang Tetris for both players. The lead's grown to 6 Tetrises. Bang Tetris for NGC Man. Another one for Rhubarb. Rhubarb again with a Tetris. NGC Man, though, is back in the right. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. NGC needs something for that left side. Finally, he's getting the pieces to fill out the left side. No problem. Tetris for both players. Again, Tetris. 451 for Rhubarb, 311 for NGC Man. Another drought coming in. This one's a big one. Oh dear. Vicious Rhubarb in big trouble. Big trouble. He's going to top out 453. NGC Man, you need 454. As it's a big drought that will kill Rhubarb. And NGC Man has all the time in the world to get it done. Bang Tetris. Can get this done before 19 as well. Only needs 3 Tetrises. Another Tetris down to 40,000 points. And still one more needed. He's set up. And there's the long bar. Bang, Tetris. NGC man gets it done going into 19. And we'll take the set 3-2. GG. I'll play this one out just for fun. Let's see what happens. Nice spin. Vicious Rhubarb says, season warm-up is done. Ooh, a little rough there, but nothing a long bar can't fix, right? There's the long bar. And nothing else needed for it, so okay, gets it over. Tetris, but no T-spin. That'll do it. That'll do it. 539, but it didn't need much more. That's not your winner. That's your winner. Once again, sorry about your lines. But congratulations on taking home 5 points to start off Division 1C. I just noticed the countdown didn't show 4 nor 1. Thought a little weird there. We're underway, and we already got some misdrops on Captain's side, but he's going to score a Tetris to make up for that. And it's just going to take a couple burns to get rid of those holes as quickly as he can. Matt Coster already on the board with the Tetris, who has moved out of frame. Let me, oops. Grab the right handle here. Gonna have to move him. There we go. We got Hat in the frame there. We should be good. 69,000 for Hat Coster. 28,000 for the captain, who's going to score a Tetris there. 52K. So far, everything looking good. Just minor delays on Hat Coster's side every once in a while, but that's fine. Certainly not affecting anything here. Bang Tetris for both players. 137 for Coster, 98,000 for Captain. Tetris for Hat Coster. There's Tetris for Captain as well. A little bit of a numeric calibration issue on Captain's side. Oh, Richard is on a Rhubarb's having a calibration issue, but fortunately we're getting that out of the way before the match. Definitely appreciate Rhubarb checking that out. There's a Tetris for Captain, who still trails by about a Tetris change, but with Hat Coster running into a little bit of traffic here, Captain will be able to get some of that pace back. 277 for Coster, 237 for Captain. Coster opening up that right side, but has a bit of an issue to deal with. A big spire forming. And he's going to have to deal with that before going any further. Oh, this is awful. This long bar dependency is hurting me right now. But it gets a good burn. And a T-spin. And nice triple there. We'll open this back up. Halfway through level 18, it's 310 for Hat Coster, 307 for Captain. Add a Tetris to both.